Hey everybody, it is your girl Genuinely Divine coming at you today with a video all about love compatibility. I know you saw the title. We're going to be talking about Capricorn Man with Cancer Woman. Love compatibilities that you definitely want to be a part of, don't want to let go of, because this is definitely the ideal type of relationship. So let's just keep going on, you guys. Is it a match made in heaven, or is it a match that heaven rejected? Stay tuned and I will give you my analysis of what I think of this love compatibility. Be right back. My eyes are pink. Let's go ahead and get started. We have Capricorn Man with Cancer Woman. This is definitely the ideal couple for this compatibility. You have the Capricorn Man who's ruled, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a very authoritative, parent-like figure, basically. And then you have Cancer, who's ruled by the moon. Like Saturn is the father of the planets, and then you have the moon, who's the mother of the planets, you know, of the zodiac. So these two comes together with the feminine and the masculine energy in its rightful place. You know, Capricorn is carrying, the Capricorn Man is carrying that authoritative masculine energy. You have Cancer Woman who has this femininity, this feminine nurturing mother-like energy, and these two together, oh my god, they are an amazing pairing. So these two, probably anytime you have polar opposites coming together in a love relationship, that means these two can definitely offer the other something that they don't have. So when they meet each other, they feel like, oh my god, I finally met my complete self. You know, they complete one another. So when you meet someone and it feels like everything just flows so perfectly, then you probably have very, very strong compatibilities. Even if your sun signs are not compatible, maybe your Venuses are very compatible, your Mars, your Mercury, and things of that nature. There's many different aspects in the astrological chart that can really help you guys to have a very strong, powerful connection. So at the end of this video, I will have a link to my video, Basic Astrology 101. It tells you guys how everything goes into play together. And excuse me, you guys, my eye just will not let me be great. Yeah, this is not allowing me to be great right now. Still in call. So yeah, Cancer women, yeah, Cancer women are nurturing type women. They're usually very cute, like mother-like ladies, very sophisticated, very clean. Even when they're very young, Cancer women tend to have, even Cancer rising, this is goes for Cancer sun, moon, and rising people, they usually have this cleanliness about them, where they always trying to protect and nurture someone. A Cancer kid will probably be trying to nurture their mom, their dad. They're like the sweetest little people ever. They're gonna always be trying to make sure that you're okay, that you're taken care of. Cancers, now let me tell you something about Cancers. Cancers can sometimes be really cheap and want to keep all of their coins to themselves. They don't want to share their coins for real, so they can sometimes be very stingy when it comes to giving to others. I mean, of course, if they are head over heels in love with you, like you're their kid or something of that nature, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, of course they're very giving, of course. But in all actuality, Cancers really can be very stingy, okay? Capricorns are the type of people, they work a lot, you know. They rule the 10th house. The 10th house is the house of careers, the house of work, you know, the house of the father, you know, the father's teachings. So these people are really career oriented type people. They're the type, they will work a lot. And I really feel like this pair works really good because Cancer rules the 4th house. The 4th house is the house of home, the house of traditions, you know, the teachings of the mothers, you know. So both of these zodiac signs, they hold some of the same values, you know, but at the same token, one likes to be at home and one likes to work. Now with this energy, you have Cancer woman being the feminine one, and you have Capricorn being the masculine one, which in all actuality, the man is the one that provides, the woman is the one to take care of the home. Of course, modern times we have basically moved away from that, but just having that type of energy, we still have some people who still live their lives in a traditional type of way. Having those type of values, I just see Cancer woman with Capricorn man just really hitting it off really well, because he's the type of person, he likes to work, so he definitely don't want his woman out all the time doing everything. So he probably would be very much okay with having a woman that stays home, even though times are difficult now and it takes two to really bring in that extra income. Capricorn can afford to allow his Cancer woman to stay home, then that probably would be something that Cancer woman would be okay. Some women are so career oriented, so career driven, that they don't want to stay home. So yeah, you know, but Cancer is okay with either way. She will work or she'll stay home. Probably would rather stay home, you know. Cancers are home bodies, you know. They don't want to be doing anything. They just like to be, they like the comfort of their home. So yeah, so Capricorn and Cancer, with their communication style, you know, Capricorn tend to be the ones who lack emotions, you know, and Cancer is full of emotions. So you ask me, how can these two be so great together? Because Cancer is so full of emotions. Capricorn lack emotion. When they come together, Cancer teaches Capricorn how to love, and Capricorn teaches Cancer how to stabilize her emotions. Okay, so together these two definitely make a great team. They definitely can add some value to one another's life, you know, that wasn't there to begin with. Of course, you know, these are the good things about this relationship: the compatibility, the strength. You have earth with water, you know, that's beautiful. Earth and water is always beautiful. They tend to last a long time, very long time. Yeah, so Capricorn man, Cancer sometimes may get a little agitated with her Capricorn man, because he do tend to spend a lot of his time towards work, you know, rather than spending a lot of time at home. He's at work. So I can just see sometimes them running into some obstacles in the relationship, nothing that they cannot overcome, of course. Where Capricorn probably have something to do at work, and he probably promised the family, well, I'll be home tonight for dinner, I promise, like no matter what comes up, I will be home for dinner. And then work comes up, it's very important, it's something that has to be done. Although he made a promise, he's probably gonna go ahead and work, because that's his mindset. He's gonna go ahead and work, and then when he get home, his Cancer woman is gonna probably be very disappointed, and then they're gonna probably have a debate about it. But Cancer understands her Capricorn man. She understands that he loves his work. And if you don't understand Cancer, please understand, Capricorn men love their work, okay? They are all about their coins. They're all about making those coins to make sure you guys are taken care of, you, the children, the household. So cut him a little slack, you know. Sometimes he may get a little too caught up in his job, but at the end of the day, he's an ultimate provider. He is an earth sign, so he's very grounded, so that stability is very, very important to any earth sign. Taurus especially, Capricorn will be on the next level, will be under Taurus, and then you have your Virgo. So it's important, you know, that they have a stable foundation. Their ruling element is the earth. Structure, foundation is very important to them. So cut them some slack. Capricorn man, cut your Cancer woman a little slack. Yes, she's very emotional. Like, she's very moody, constantly changing all the time. Yes, but I think this is kind of like what adds that little into the relationship here in this compatibility, is because Cancer is always so moody. Capricorn never knows exactly what to expect, but he can easily deal with it because he knows, like, hey, this is just a moment in time, so yeah, let her have that. But sometimes it can be a little frustrating for Capricorn, because sometimes he actually have more important things to do than to be standing around dealing with Cancer's mood swings. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, Capricorn, cut your Cancer a little slack. She can't help it. You know, the moon waxes and wanes all the time. So yeah, Cancer women sometimes can be, although they're like homebodies, it doesn't always mean that they are the most tidiest type people. Like, sometimes they can be a little lazy and not really hold up their end of the bargain when it comes to taking care of the house. Now, if they work, let me put it like this: if a Cancer woman works, then she's probably gonna be kind of junky. Okay, she may not be the most tidiest person in the world. Okay, you have 3 different types: first, second, and third decan of each zodiac sign. So maybe she won't be the most tidiest person, but she do love, when I say she loves the comfort of her home, it doesn't really mean that they are like the best home caretakers. You know, it doesn't mean that they spend all of their time cleaning up the house. For the most part, they spend most of their time on the couch, watching TV, eating good food, and just really lounging. That's what they do. So they can be lazy. You have some Cancer women who are not lazy. They will get up and they will just clean up the house like they have OCD. You have the ones that have OCD, and you have the ones that can be lazy. So if you have a lazy Cancer, then of course she must work. If you have one that's OCD, she can work or stay at home. But if you get the lazy Cancer to like stay at home, then the house will be clean. I think she will take care of the house. She'll make sure food is cooked, kids are taken care of. But you have to cut her some slack, you know. If she's working, then yeah, it's kind of hard to take care of everything. Sometimes you do get lazy. Because you're tired. Okay, so Capricorn man, yeah, Capricorn and Cancer, when it comes to your sex, oh my god, Cancer and Capricorn, this is like Capricorn and Cancer when it comes to the sex. Oh my god, I can just always, like, most Capricorn men are like absolutely blessed in the genitals department. You know, most of them are, they're very like gifted, they're like amazing when it comes to sex, and they definitely, this is where you get to see a Capricorn come alive. You know, like, they are always walking around like they're just like, for the most part, most Capricorn in a relationship, they like don't show very much emotions, but in sex, that's when they show tons of emotions, and it's like, oh my god, it's an overflow. So Cancers, they're very, very, like, water signs always are like freaks. Then you got a freaky Capricorn, then together this bedroom will be damn S&M. So it will just definitely be so crazy up in there. I can definitely see that the sex is incredibly awesome. Incredibly awesome. Okay, yes, that is why I'm telling you, these people ain't leaving. Okay, they staying, because the sex, I bet the neighbors know my name. Yeah, That's the kind of sex they'll have. Yeah, moving on. When it comes to finances in this relationship, I definitely can see the Capricorn man taking care of the finances. Okay, Cancer woman, Cancers can be pretty good with finances, but hey, I wouldn't trust a woman with money. She's still a woman. But yeah, so I just definitely think that the Capricorn will definitely take on the responsibilities of making sure the bills are paid. If the Cancer woman does take on the responsibility, then they definitely have a system worked out to how they're going to spend their money. They definitely have worked together to make sure that they the finances are handled properly. Okay, yeah. All right, with children, with this couple, oh wow, definitely this child will definitely be held accountable for his or her actions. Definitely will always, you know, I think they will be raised with integrity, of course, like raised with good work ethic. Definitely raised with believing that the man should be the head of the household and the woman should definitely be his help rather than the woman taking charge. Because I think in this love compatibility, the example that these two will set for their children will be something that will be lasting for a lifetime. So definitely this couple has the power to instill awesome values into their children just by their doing, not all about their teachings, because in all actuality what you do is what influences your kids opposed to what you say. So in this compatibility, I definitely can see their children learning from their actions, watching them day by day. So yeah, I think they make awesome parents. Definitely gonna provide stability for them and that type of nurturing that they need. A lot of kids grow up without being nurtured. So into this world, once they grow, once they evolve into an adult, it's like they don't know how to love because they didn't receive it when they were a child. Capricorn man may not show as much love and nurturing to his children as his Cancer woman will, but because one parent is doing it, that child at least knows that, hey, mommy is the one that loves on me, daddy is the one that makes sure I'm taken care of. So together, combined, you have everything that you need. You know, you have stability here and you have love and nurture over here. So the children never lack. So that's something that's incredible. A lot of kids don't get that. So I definitely can see that happening with this compatibility. In an arguments with these two, the arguments can start from, they can basically stem from really small things. I don't see them having huge hiccups in their relationship. They could, because of course there are other factors in their astrological chart that can be conflicting these two compatibilities here. Where they're very compatible in the sun, there could be a conflict with the Venus, the Mercury, the way to communicate, or the Mars, you know, their actions. There could be something, but just thinking super duper Cancer and super duper Capricorn, I don't see them having a lot of hiccups in their relationship. Small arguments may stem from just Cancer, no consistency with the mood. Capricorn always outside of the house, never really in the house. And that could probably be something that may stem, you know, some type of frustration. Overall though, I just see these two overcoming any obstacle. I just really see them as being the ideal couple. They're the type of couple, they go into Walmart and people notice them like, wow, just like, I wish I had a relationship like that, you know. Anytime polar opposites come together in a relationship romantically, they usually have the best relationship ever, especially when they're like this. Capricorn man with the masculine energy and he's the man. Cancer woman represented by the moon, that femininity, that feminine energy, and she is a woman, so they definitely fall into their roles. And it's like these relationships, they definitely work. So one person put on my page, it was like, it doesn't matter if you're compatible, it's all about understanding. Yes, but how can you understand something when you're not compatible, when you don't? Because I can tell you all day how I am, but you may not understand it because I'm not compatible with you. You have to at least understand me as a person before we can come to an understanding in a relationship. And so yeah, so it's always good to know if you're compatible with a person before you commit to a long-term relationship, because if you don't, if you're not compatible, you're just gonna end in something time wasted when you could have already known from the very beginning. Okay, friendships for a Cancer woman and Capricorn man, I definitely see them being the best of friends, calling each other, like telling each other what happened in their day. Wow, I had a great day, you know, guess what happened? I think that they will think of each other first when something great happens in their life, and they will definitely enjoy some activities together and things of that nature. I really just see this couple, yeah. So is it a match made in heaven or a match that heaven rejected? This is definitely a match made in heaven. And until next time, you guys, I wish you much love, peace, and many wonderful, wonderful, wonderful blessings. This is my analysis of the Capricorn man with Cancer woman love compatibility. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe.